the most successful, best horror author of all time, Stephen King, once again proves there is no genre he can't take on brilliantly with his new novel, latest novel, Billy Summers. Please welcome back the one, the only, Stephen King.
Well, Mr. King, historically, the public's appetite for horror has surged in difficult times, particularly times of war. Why do you think this is, and do you believe that we'll see a big response to COVID in literature and film going forward?
That's a good question. I know that when I wrote Billy Summers, I wrote it starting before the COVID outbreak, before the pandemic. And once it was going, I had a couple of characters in there. I needed to get them off the stage. And so I thought, what am I going to do? Well, I'll send them on a cruise, which was fine at the time. And then all the cruise lines got shut down. And I thought to myself, I am going to have to move everything in this book back to 2019, if it's going to work, if it's going to be believable. So that's exactly what I did. But I want to write a book next that deals directly with the coronavirus. I want to set it in 2020 and see how that works as a book. It's going to be difficult.
See, you know, I read you religiously. I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think, because you begin, you know, all of these trips in your books with something that's happening with us. Like the new book for me, it's not for me, but it's called Billy Summers, and it's fantastic because it's a crime drama about a hitman, but he's kind of a good guy because he only kills people he deems to be bad. So now,
well, he only kills bad people, but as the book goes on, he starts to question whether or not there is such a thing as the right to kill somebody just because they're bad. So there's an arc of character there, but there's also, I think, a pretty good story about him going after the people who stiffed him on the money. You know, I always used to love all those paperbacks and all those movies about the one last job that goes wrong, you know, the Asphalt Jungle and The Getaway with Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw. And I thought, maybe I can do something like that. So boom, there you go.
Well, Mr. King, we usually do a huge Halloween show every year, and in 2019, the last Halloween where we were actually in the studio, we had a really great theme. It was you. Let's take a look at some of the trailer that we made.
Baby shark, no more baby shark. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Ah!
Soggy Bernie.
Bernie! Shut the cock-a-doodle door, you dirty bird.
Is that the moon? Joy, what are you doing? I'm on your side now.
It's too late.
a little Halloween inspirations are taking effect.
I got it. We're doing Stephen King. Let's start the show. How do we do?
That's a 10. I'm giving that 5 stars. No, I'm going to give that 6 stars. Can you give something 6 stars or do you break the machine? You guys look like you had a good time.
Anytime it has to do with you, it's always a good time. Stephen King, thank you for coming to see us again. The new book, Billy Summers, is available everywhere today, so make sure to check it out. It's also on Audible, which is the way that I listen to everything.